Hi everyone, I'm here with episode 14 for She Who Hears. I'm reading from Jeremiah 13, verses 3 through 7. For context, this is after the Lord has told the prophet Jeremiah to buy himself a linen belt to go around his waist. Verse 3, Then the word of the Lord came to me a second time. Take the belt you bought and are wearing around your waist, and go now to Perath, and hide it there in a crevice in the rocks. So I went and hid at Perath as the Lord told me. Verse 6, Many days later, the Lord said to me, Go now to Perath, and get the belt I told you to hide there. So I went to Perath and dug up the belt, and took it from the place where I had hidden it. And now it was ruined and completely useless. God made me focus on that digging part, and last night he made me focus on feet. Because throughout the Bible I always noticed how the feet was always mentioned when many folks on Jesus. For example, the woman that poured oil on him and wiped his feet with her hair and cleaned his feet with her tears. And when Ruth, in the book of Ruth, when she lay at Boaz's feet because her mother-in-law Naomi told her to. I just never understood the significance of feet in the Bible. And so when I did some research, there are 4 key words that kept showing, and they were authority, control, strength, and stability. I think about Genesis when God tells the enemy about the foreshadowing of Jesus, how Jesus will stomp on his head and the enemy will bruise his heel. I remembered before I got more serious about my relationship with Jesus, I was like the prophet when he went hiding in a cave. I was in this cave of just shame, doubt, and confusion. And I felt God telling me that he was digging for me in that cave. And I was like, why? You have so many children out here you could be digging for. Why are you digging for me? And I felt him telling me, because I'm not going to let you turn that cave into your grave. I'm not going to let you die in this place. This is not where you belong. I felt him telling me, your feet are one of the most vulnerable parts of you. Because if you don't get up and walk into what I promise you, into where I can lead you, the enemy will make you stay in that low place. Your feet and your choice to stand and walk into your destiny matters. I shared in the previous episode how I was in an emotionally dark place, and I felt God at that time telling me to stand up, and I just couldn't. You guys, I really couldn't stand. I was just stuck, and I wouldn't move until later on. And when I felt God lead me out of that cave, I felt him tell me, I dug past your brokenness for a reason. I want you to stand and walk in the power and authority similar to what Jesus had. Because when you do that, the enemy will see that he has no power over you. Even when you have sad and dark days, you can remind yourself that greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world, and you walk with that he that is in you. The enemy knows that if he can make you stay down, there will be no stability or power or strength in you. And that's why he took my hand and brought me out of that cave. What felt like just a little step to me was a major problem to the enemy. And it was a major step for my destiny. Your feet take you to where God wants to take you. Your feet is the very beginning of your next move. But what scared me was the potential of stumbling or falling. I felt like I would have to confront everything that caused me to get into that cave, in that dark place. And I felt God telling me, I go before you, I am beside you, and I am behind you. I surround you with all the power that I have, and you don't have to worry about any of it. And if you stumble, even when I slay you, you can still trust me. And I remember when he led me out of that cave, I asked, well, what now? Where are we going? And he reminded me that my family church's slogan is, the place where life gets better. I don't know you. I don't know where God is planning to take you. But I feel that it will be better than where you are now or where you were before. And the last thing I thought about was when the Israelites were enslaved in Egypt and God was sending down all those plagues on Egypt. The Pharaoh's magicians had said, "This is the finger of God." If that's just the finger of God, I can't wait to see what his whole hand will do for us. That's all I have for you. Thank you.